Alright guys, hope you enjoy the video here. Working the shop here with my son, my oldest boy Justin. He got a Christmas present for his gator. Lots of little wrapping paper, and you get to come along as we install it. So, have a great afternoon, and thanks for being a part of the Farming Life channel with the family here. Hey, good afternoon guys. Well, we got a package in from Deere Country Farm and Lawn. It's for my son's gator. It's the windshield. It's in the box here. We're going to talk about that. That windshield was $600 and some with all the packages and everything. So they're not cheap. And we're going to show you how to install it here. He's going to go get some water, and he has to clean the front of the gator up here so wherever it sits on the, not dirt on it, you can see all that dirt. We've been having a lot of rain, so things get dirty. But I said to get a sponge and wipe that off so we can seal that window in there nice and clean for the first time. But you can see when you hit the mud, it comes right up over top of you. It's kind of help with that windshield in there. Something he liked, so I thought we'd do it. So I want to talk about a couple things here. And I did get the bill for the 7290R. And I know one of the guys said it was going to be over $2,000, and he was way out in left field. But you know, I try to educate these young guys. They think they farm, and you know, and they know everything, and they know everything about these new tractors and what cost and everything else. And so the bill for the 7290R, which you go back in that video, that was $601 total. I personally would have never done it for $600 myself. That's a lot of hoses to rip up and stuff. So we'll go out here to the tractor quick. I'll explain that one, and then he's going to take the gator out of the shop here and rinse that mud off. Justin, there's a couple of shirts down below where the cow's by that gray table. Just get one wet and just kind of wipe it up a little bit. So he's going to back that out of here. Fuel tanks here. I had that all done. As you can see, the fuel pump was on this side, and I got a comment on that. And wait till he leaves here a minute. So we're going to install this window right next as he comes back with that. It's pretty nice outside. He really loves that gator. So it's got a really nice machine to have up on the new farm. The fuel pump we did move over. It was on this side with the fuel cap. Again, I said in another video on the other channel, I like to pump on the driver's side, so when you pull up to a piece of equipment, you can see how close you're getting and not rub the truck or anything. No big deal. We have a nice long hose on it. I did put the swivel in it. I think you've seen that in another video. You're not fighting the hose. That swivel was like $60. But yeah, the 7290R, I'm going to walk out here now to make sure you know which tractor we're talking about. All right, now the heater just kicked on. So we had to tear this apart. Yeah, all this kind of came off the vents and everything. I don't have all the tools to make my life easy, so sometimes it's nice to call Deere Country. And for $601, new hose. He was here for a lot of hours, a lot of travel time. They didn't charge me for everything. So, with the 7290R is back together. Again, that bill was $601. I shouldn't have to make a copy of the bill to show you, but you can always call Deere Country, I guess, if you have to know any more of my business. But a lot of people out there like to know it all, and I guess I'll do what I have to help you along. But so that's fixed. So we're gonna go put that windshield in next. All right, you can see where the package came from. Looks like Illinois, shipped out of into Deere Country. And I got on regular mail, so there was no shipping cost coming to me. So we're going to open it up here next, and then should be a couple minutes and we'll have it in. Alright, we got it cleaned up there, so now it's time to put this windshield in. I like to run my generator every once in a while. So do you have a knife? Go ahead and open this box up. Looks like we have to cut it here on the sides. You don't want to cut too far through. Maybe just cut on the top there. Is it taped all the way down through there, or is it a lip?
It's a lip. There.
Cut the ends open first, on both ends.
Right.
No, the ends. There you go, some tape there. You definitely don't want to put the knife in the box here. So we'll get this open here, both ends. And then I'll cut along the edge here for him. Alright, he has it open now, and we'll go ahead and flip it up. We'll pull this. This is the hardware. Here's the directions. Windshield kit. So hopefully this is the right one for this machine. Again, this is about $600 from John Deere. We still want to get a light kit for it, and but this was the most important thing to get done. Once he gets it all wrapped here, we'll start showing what we have next. Alright, well, we got to keep the video going. So we're putting the bottom half in. We have to put a support in right here. We have it marked. 2 self-tapping screws. Get a nice tip here. What is all that white string in there for?
Oh, that was
it just seems like it's a lot of junk. The key, come along should be in there and stuff, or the other stuff. Alright, so we're going to put that bracket in here. We got to find out, make sure exactly where center was. And that's the support for the lower half of the windshield.
So we're gonna put that right in like that.
Okay, one down. Hopefully there's no wires or anything, but I guess John Deere has it figured out. Looks good to me.
Yep.
I'm going to slide it back down. Oops. Slide. About where you want it. So that we'll just make them snug for now, and then we might have to level it out a little bit, right to left. Alright, we're letting the plastic on so we don't get the windshield all marked up yet. So we're just tightening up the bottom, or the top ones first, to get over here where we're at. So this has the window so it can open up to let some air in. So it is a 2-piece window. Let's seal up on the roof there nicely. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Is the top one tight?
Yeah, top one's
So you push it out so we can get that out of the way. Turn the knob tight.
But it's a lock nut on the other side.
No, you're not turning the right way there.
Yeah.
That's too loose, I think.
Yeah.
Tighten it up 3 or 4 times, and then you just put your hand on the front and push into it to get it started. It has rubber in here, so it's sealed up pretty nice.
It's definitely good enough. There we go.
Okay, your top one's tight enough?
Yep.
Okay.
That one's definitely.
Now I told him when you clean this window, so we can go ahead and shut this here together. And when make sure that's sealed up there good on the front. Pull that back and then tighten up again right here. That way it won't fall open. You have a nice clean seam on the front. There, you gotta pull it tight. There we go. I got a rag here, I'll wipe the fingerprints off, and we'll take it for a ride and see how much it kicks the wind back. Everything's snug here. So we had to put the center brace in. Still can use the cup holders. And it has a nice seal up on top of the roof there so the air don't come under our faces. Let's go for a ride. Before we take it out here, I'm going to show you what we're going to use. This invisible glass cleaner. Works really nice. I told him to make sure he has no rags with anything to scratch it with. But you just give it a little bit of spray where there's little grease marks. And then I'll wipe it off here with a clean, double clean rag. Because you don't want to scratch that and have to look through scratches. And look, does a really nice job, that cleaner. Oh, it's gonna get dirty. Don't worry about that. But all right, let's go for a ride and see if I can get my butt in there. It's a little narrow. Looks pretty good. Big difference with that windshield in there. Now he's gonna want doors.